message out. Let's start with the gold ink oracle cards. See what's coming out as the most important message for you whenever you align with this energy, okay? So let's see what we have for the ones watching. Please and thank you. Most important messages here and now. Thank you. Let's take this one. Intelligence, card number 11. You are intelligent. Use your intelligence to solve problems and get the life you want. You know what? It's immediately triggering the memory of something that I give thanks for mostly nightly. There might be a night or two here and there that I don't think about it, but I do this on the regular for the most part. And they're saying, you might really like this. And I'm so thankful and grateful for showing me that the issues have been resolved. And it's like such a solution-oriented statement. Because there's always some sort of issue or issues, right? And it's like, I don't even really focus too much on something specific, but that right there is a great way to, I'm hearing live in the end, which is a Neville Goddard technique, living in the end. It's done, it's already done is the energy. So let's see, the bottom of the deck, the Black Library. Don't believe everything that you read. Sometimes there's false information out there, right? So anywhere where you have been receiving some false information, I see that you're aware, you're in tune, you know something is off, it just doesn't quite feel right. So we're going to use the Fatality Tarot, and let's look at that. What is the false information that you've been given? Because something was given, stated, but it wasn't, it just, it didn't make the bells of truth sing in your soul. It just vibrated off. It vibrated false. It vibrated like, I don't know about all that, what you're saying. Okay. But the thing is, your intelligence is a tool. It's so some people get it twisted because we're talking all the time about intuition and spiritual abilities and such. But, you know, our brain has function too, and intelligence and information that we've gathered, like there's a reason for all of it. It's all useful. So let me see, what's the false information? Thank you. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. It's about a choice that you or someone made. And the false information is that it's the truth. Somebody said, well, this is the truth. The truth is this. They were still lying through their teeth. I heard they were still lying through their teeth. And you notice, you could tell, and it's about a choice that they made. Okay, let's find out who or what is this that we're talking about. Who or what is this that's saying that they've said the truth, but yet our intelligence is not. That's a lie. I heard all indicators suggest that is a lie. Okay, so they're indicators. Okay, and they're giving it to me very Jerry Springer. Yeah, like that is not the baby's daddy. Okay, let me see. Who or what is this about? It is about the child. Okay, so there's something here that is not true about a choice that was made. Okay, and it says me at the bottom of the deck. Me and the child. Okay, interesting. Let me see some more. Show me the external situation surrounding this. What's going on in the environment of the situation, please and thank you. Environment in the situation. What do we have? We have the Four of Swords, where there's this resting, healing energy, okay, and the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay. So somebody is telling you that they're okay, that they're at peace, that they're resting, that they're just sleeping. There's not truth to that. And I heard they're not really resting. They're not really sleeping. They're not at peace right now. Let me see the bottom of the deck. What's up with that? The Magician, because there's been some sort of trick played. A trick has been played is what I heard. And you know what? I'm hearing they don't want you to worry. They don't want to tell you what it is because they don't want to stress you out. They want you to think everything is okay. You know what? I think we've all done that at some point. Like, downgrade, minimize, or not even like really confront what's really going on, because we don't want to stress people out. No, I'm fine. Put on that smile, you know? And that's the energy that I'm seeing in this message today. But you know everything is not fine. You know somebody is not okay. You know they probably didn't sleep well. You can see it. And you don't have to be a psychic to see it. You just know, right? Thank you so much for your love donation. I see Janine put a love donation in. Right on. All right. Let me see what else we have coming out. Show me the experience from the viewer's perspective, please. So somebody here, I see like the child is telling you something is okay, but you intuitively, intelligently can see that something is off. You don't have to be a psychic to see this. This is just common sense, paying attention, being observant. I heard. Let me just make sure. You know, Janine, I think I want to make you a moderator too, if you're okay with that, so that if we have any more trolls pop on, you can click on their name. Yeah, and you can be able to block, like, yeah. We can block people, yeah, where we need to. Like this crazy, I don't know, but you keep repeating everything, and that's a good way to hide the user on the channel, yeah. Okay, so let me see. We had some trolls in here yesterday, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not allowing it. And I went ahead and removed that. I'm not doing it. Okay. So, what's up here? Okay, good. We're still alive. So let's go ahead and get into the situation. What is going on with the child? What's really going on? Because there's something they're not telling you. There's something that they don't want to reveal. So yeah, let's see what we have going on. This is a collective reading. Anyone who wants a real reading, you will pay for that, and the information on how to reach out for one of those is below the video. If you're here for a free personal answer, that you're not going to get it, you may as well click off. Love you. Okay, wish you find what you need, or go ahead and pay for it. This is a collective energy. What spirit wants to come out is what comes out, and that's all. Yeah. All right. And if you're here, like, whether you stayed or not, if you came across this, guess what? There's something here that could have been useful for you. If you stayed, even though you don't get to ask your personal question for free, golly, why everybody only wants stuff for free? Because they don't want to invest in it. Because if they're not invested in it, they don't have to do nothing about the message that they receive. Okay, that's what I heard. So let's see what we have in this experience going on at this time. Okay. Let's see the situation, please. The situation, ooh, judgment. I heard what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and everything gonna come into accountability. Everything has to come into accountability. People have to make it's like they have to pay for their mistakes. People have made some mistakes. And they know, somebody knows this. So whether it's the child or somebody around them, they know what they did wrong, right? They know what they did wrong, so they're trying to cover it up, hide from it, run from it, lie about it, something like that. When the judgment comes out, there's a level of self-awareness where it's like, I know I shouldn't have did that type of vibe. So let me see some more. Show me from the child's perspective, please. The Ace of Pentacles, okay? A fresh start, a new beginning, a seed that grows, okay? This seed is a physical seed. So this is a child that's growing. This is a business that's growing. This is a job that's growing. This is money that's growing. This is health that's growing. This is also self-reliance. This Ace of Pentacles is giving me self-reliance. So we have somebody here who realized, like, have to take care of self. There's a need to take care of self. I can't depend on you. Can't count on you to take care of me. I'm going to have to take care of myself. Well, if your child is thinking that, that's great. And that could be very much why they're telling you everything is okay, even though you can sense that something is off there. Let me see what else. Show me about the child perspective. The Four of Cups. The thing is, the child is feeling rejected, neglected. Okay, I don't want that. The child don't even want it, I heard. Okay. But at the same time, like, it's like two don't want, both sides don't want, okay? Yeah, and then there's 4. So the 4, like these 4 are in the heart. Okay, so is it, you know, what is the 4? It's going to be different for everybody, but it's like 4 kids, 4 people. These 4 are in the heart. Okay. And it's like, you know what? I heard I don't have to put up with this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to put up with this. Yeah? Let me see what else can you show me about the child. The 6 of Pentacles. I have given all I have to give. I've given so much and I'm not getting it back. Okay? I've included you in everything. I included them in everything. Okay. Let me see more about the child, please, and thank you. The Hangman, the child is having another perspective. The child is seeing things differently now. The child is saying, you know what? Maybe I need to just let this go now, because I'm flipping myself upside down. And yeah, maybe I don't need to be doing this. So that's why judgment is being called. We have the child realizes something. So let's look at the other side of the table in regards to this child experience, whether it's with you or another. The Queen of Cups. This person, okay, showing up as Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is somebody just aware that something is off. Aware that there is a lot of emotions going on. Yeah, feeling the an empath, even an empath. Okay. Let me see more about the environment. Okay, maybe this is about you. Yeah, the Magician. You feel like this child is magical. Yeah, this is about you. It's like you love this child. You know that this child is loving. You feel that this child is magical. You feel that this child is beautiful. For some of you, this is a conversation happening between you and your child. And for some of you, not all of you, it's you, but some of you, it's somebody else. That when you offer these beautiful truths about the child, they have a hard time receiving it for some reason, okay? And they're realizing they have to stop doing that, okay? Because they're trying too hard in some way. But I feel like for most of you where this applies, and that's that's the second time we had the Queen of Cups energy come out, so you know, yeah? So it's like this child, it's like, this child should be receiving. This child should be, because of their beautiful energy, the love that they bring is magical. And you see, like, this child has been magical in your life. And so you say, yeah, there's no reason for my child to feel like that. You're thinking to yourself. So let me see some more on the other side. Yeah, 8 of Wands. I heard whatever needs to be done, I'm on your side. Whatever needs to be done, I'm on your side. That's what I hear. And so you're thinking about, well, I heard an action plan. You're considering an action plan. What's the best course of action? What's the best way I could be supportive? What's the best way I could show up for this child that I love? Okay, that's what you're thinking. How can I show up for this child that I love? You know that your child has gone through a healing process. I heard whatever's happening right now, you can see that your child has gone through a healing process and they don't respond the way they used to, which is the strongest indicator that something has healed. Because when it's unhealed, the responses don't change. But the responses change as a direct result of the healed energy. So are you the child, or is this about your child? Let me see, what else can we see about the situation with the child? The Knight of Swords. I just say ready at the response. It's like you're ready to respond. You're immediately ready to take action. And you have a feeling that things are going to unfold quickly. You do. You have a feeling that things are going to unfold quickly in this situation. And you're smart enough to sense that, hey, they ain't telling me something. Okay. And see, look, there it is. It's hiding at the bottom of the deck. This is what they're not telling you. There have been arguments. There have been disagreements. Somebody is self-sabotaging in this, whether it's the child self-sabotaging or the person that the child is having this experience with that's self-sabotaging. You can sense it. You can feel it. Okay. There's been some disagreements, different ways of thinking, different mentalities, different principles, different morals, different values. Okay. The Three of Swords. And this is what you were picking up on. Your child only stood and argued because something hurt in their heart. This is not what they wanted. Something really hurt their heart. This is not what they wanted. So you can sense the pain. You can sense the disappointment, the truth that hurts like a bee and sets you free and says, okay, this goes no further. If these two swords are two people walking a path together, that sword of truth right there says, yeah, that path is cut off. That path is blocked. That path ain't going no further. Okay, see, and there's the confirmation, the world. The world. It's done. It's not going to go back to what it was. It's not going to revert. I'm hearing it's not going to revert. There's no running from what is in this. I'm hearing that. Okay. And so you can sense that there's a big change coming for your child. Now, is this about a relationship? Is this about a job? What is this about? Okay. Oh, wow. I hope not, because I heard for somebody about the child and their health. Oh, boy. So let's see. What do we have? What can you show us about this child? Because the one watching here, I feel like you're the one watching, and you're the one who is concerned for the child. You're the one who this child is magic to. In your life, this child is magical for you. So let's see what spirit will reveal. We're going to go ahead and take these ones from the palm. So show me in the past energy regarding this child. We have the Four of Cups. There it is. And the Four of Cups was in our spread and how they were feeling. They were feeling rejected. So somebody's child was rejected by a person, by a job, by a school, by themselves. They've been rejecting themselves. You know, somebody's child who doesn't recognize their own power, their own magic. Somebody's child was trying to go learn some things at a education facility, and they were not accepted. And maybe they couldn't go because of the money situation, but they don't want to ask you for help, but you could tell something's off. Okay, somebody here, they were trying to get their own place. They did not qualify. They don't feel good. They don't want to tell you about it, but you know something's up, right? And somebody, this is about an interpersonal relationship, whether it's a friendship, a romance ship, or whatever kind of ship it is. Some kind of ship here I heard the ship is about to crash. The ship is like, it's like the sirens have been calling the ship, and it's going to crash. So there's the energy here of, you know, a relationship is not going to make it. So let me see in the current energy for the child, please. Temperance. And this is what they're doing. This is why they're not telling you. So don't be offended, mom, dad, whoever you are, about this child not discussing with you, because what they're trying to do is regulate. They're trying to self-regulate their own nervous system, which is awesome. Life is going to be filled with this, that, and the other. You're not going to be able to save your child from every heartbreak, from every pain. You're not going to be able to run up and take care of it, especially once they get older. Maybe when they're little, right? But I don't sense a little child here. I sense a grown child who is really trying to handle business, doing everything they can to regulate their own emotional body and navigate their situation, because they don't want to be, I'm hearing they don't want to be a burden on you. They don't want to get in the way and create blockages for you. They want to keep your paths, keep you on your path, let you stay on your path. They don't even have to keep you on your path. They want to allow you to stay on your path, doing what you're doing, and then figure out their own stuff. So you can sense something's going on. All right, let's see what's the hidden blessing in this situation with this child, please, and thank you. Let's see what's the hidden blessing on this child. Look at it. See, this is the hidden blessing on the child. This child is figuring it out. They in this situation, so this is beautiful. It's actually really beautiful. I know that it can be a little bit upsetting when you're thinking, but my child isn't telling me, and I know something's off. And so you say to yourself, why won't they talk to me? Well, they won't talk to you because your child is learning how to trust their own guidance. Your child is knowing that at the end of the day, they got to do it for themselves. And so why stress out the parents? Why stress out the ones that love them the most? Why bring their problem to somebody else and try to get somebody else to handle their problem when that's not how life really is? And that's not what they've seen you do. I just heard that loud and clear. And that's not what they've seen you do. They've seen you go through a lot on your own. So look at your baby standing up. Okay, and so let me see, what's the challenge in this for the child? The challenge in this for the child is the Queen of Pentacles. They got to make some things happen, and they got to do it on their self. This is a process of self-development for the child. The child is in a process of self-development, and really, like, I'm hearing talking about it wouldn't be beneficial for them at this time. And I'm really excited for your child, because your child is recognizing that, you know, I got to take care of me. I got to handle my business. You know what I'm saying? Your child's not trying to be a little baby for the rest of their life. Isn't it great to know that your child is maturing, is growing, is learning while you're alive to see it? I mean, trust me, I've seen experiences and been a part of these experiences where a mother took care of their child and babied them so much, and then when mommy died and daddy wasn't there no more either, that child did not know how to live life. They did not know how to take care of themselves. I've heard numerous stories of young adults who move out. They don't know how to even take care of their household. They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to wash laundry. They don't know how to keep their house up. You know what I'm saying? So we have a situation here where a child is handling their business. They're maturing. They're acting grown up. And that's great. The best way to learn to be grown up is to have to freaking do it. So let me see in their environment, what can you show the one watching about this child's environment, please, and thank you. The King of Cups is in reverse. They're not getting love from someone, and they are very aware of it. Give me one more about this King of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is not loving. They're not sharing with them. They're not paying their fair share. They're holding back. Yeah, show me more. The High Priestess. Oh, they're keeping secrets. Okay, they're keeping secrets. The Magician. Oh, they're being manipulative. Okay, and one more. The Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is usually really good, but here's the thing. In this case, the way that I'm seeing it come through really good is that this person holding back, not paying their dues, not doing what they should for the situation with your child, not showing love, it's all meant to elevate your child. It's all meant to allow your child to thrive. It's all meant to allow your child to see where they have room for more self-love and to take action in that direction, to use their discretion and realize like, oh, you don't even love me. You don't even love me. Okay, that's the vibe. Let me see the guidance for this child, what Spirit is looking for this child to do. Yeah, see, Eight of Cups. Release the attachment and walk away and go mind their own business, which is exactly what your child is doing. We've been seeing it all through this whole message. Your child is literally putting themselves in the first position so that they can take care of the things that do matter, because they had decided, you know what, I don't want that. What you're doing over there, all that not loving me, all that not giving your part, not paying your dues, that's not working, okay? Let me see the outcome, most likely outcome in this situation for this child. And what do we have? The Queen of Cups. They are going to put themselves, listen. So this is what you need to know. First off, your child is going to receive what they need. Second off, support them spiritually, energetically. It's time to use your mind power, your energy power, your emotional power. Do not get down in the dumps for them. Do not cry for me. I'm hearing, do not cry for them. They don't want that. And that doesn't help them. Instead, offer your child the support energy, the thriving energy, the energy of ability to conquer, to overcome, to thrive, regardless of what shows up. That's the same qualities and traits you have. And wouldn't you like to know that your child can get through anything while you're alive still? And just in case they need a reminder of who they are so they can fix their crown and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember who you are, baby. You royal. Don't put up with the mess. Don't put up with the BS. Do not deal with this being left out in the cold and people keeping secrets and holding back from you and all that mess. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. Yeah, this is a life transformation. Your child is going through a life transformation. Instead of running home or calling mommy or daddy, they are trying to do whatever they can on their own. And I heard, and they'll bring it to you when it's more appropriate for them to bring it to you, because they need to be satisfied. I heard that they've exhausted their options, that they've done everything in their power, that they've done as much processing as they could, you know, that they've gotten themselves as far as they could carry themselves before they come to you. I heard when they really need help, they'll show up. Yeah, let me see what's below this death card. The Knight of Swords. Something was said and it was brutal. I just heard something was said and it was brutal. And the Five of Swords. When that was said and it was brutal, your child defended themselves. Your child said, oh no, I'm not accepting that. That's not true. Okay, that's a lie. Somebody here, it's like when they were denied the access to the education, to the apartment, to the job or whatever, it's like there was some sort of hater in the office. There was some sort of hater in the position. You know what I'm saying? There was some sort of person who deliberately wanted to stop their progress. There was somebody here who wanted to deliberately stop their progress, right? So where it's about a denial in a school, a job, or a living, a residence, a place of residence they're applying for, your child is not just going to settle for this. They're going to contact the next person in authority. They're about to take this to the top, is the way I heard. They're going to take it to the top. Anywhere where this is about romantic, spiritual, emotional stuff, oh, they're still taking it to the top. And so some of you, your child going to go into their prayer room. Some of you, your child going to speak to the most high courts of the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? Like your child is learning how to navigate what they can. And I'm hearing, and they're following what they have seen you do, because you have a pattern. You have a pattern on what you do and how you confront issues and challenges and difficulties in your life. And so your child has watched you go through so much, and they're like, my mom doesn't have any, or my dad doesn't run. And, you know, and this is what they do when they run into this type of situation. This is how they handle it. So you know what? It works for them. It'll work for me too. So here they go. Let me see what else you can show. The Six of Swords. So whatever this argument had to do with somebody, a lack of care, a lack of concern. I heard they were very nonchalant. Somebody around your child were very nonchalant. They did not care when something came up. They did not care. And your child was like, oh no, we're not doing this. Yeah. The Knight of Wands. That person, they did something impulsively. They could have just took off, you know, like, I'm out of here, you know. Left the child hanging. Said they were going to show up, didn't show up. Said they were going to do something, didn't do it. A lack of promises. This is somebody who is impulsive. And I heard easy to compel. So this person, what I'm seeing is whoever this is, there's around your child that did this. They were under somebody compulsion. So maybe if it was somebody in the office of the school, the living location, or the job, like maybe they weren't even the hater. Maybe it was somebody that was in their ear, right? And for some of your children are as chosen as you are. And so it wasn't that it was a person in their ear, but it was an energy in their ear. This is a challenge your child is meant to overcome. Yeah. Eight of Wands, your child put everything they had into this. Your child sent all the love to it. Your child put all the energy in it. This was for a lot of you, because the Lovers is here. This is about a decision, but also for a lot of you, this is about a love connection. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so that energy is what we have coming out at this time. So what can you do? Again, you're the concerned one. You love your child. You want the best for your child. You know your child deserves respect, loyalty. Your child, if somebody say they're going to show up, you expect that person to show up because they should, because you always did. And honey, we treat them how to treat. We teach them how to treat us. And when they don't treat us the way we taught them, we don't allow them to treat us anymore, because clearly they don't know how to do it. That's what I heard. Yeah, so I'm hearing now to, remember intelligence. Your child watched you move in intelligence their whole life. And they watched your intelligence grow. And they watched it be refined through the situations and circumstances you lived in. So trust in your child's intelligence. And if your child is not ready to come to you with what's going on, that's fine. You can speak to their soul. You can speak to their consciousness. You could support without even having to be physically or verbally present. Use your abilities. Use your power. Empower your child in all the non-physical ways possible. You can send your angels and ancestors and guides to go support the child. You can send your angels and ancestors and guides to, create the open path. Let the path be open. You can send your angels, ancestors, and guides to whisper in folks' ears. the right words that they need to hear, the truths that need to be perceived, you know? And you can trust in your child's intelligence and be proud of them, because whatever they're going through right now, it appears to be a bit of a challenge. But in this challenge, the development that they're getting out of it, it's like, you don't learn this in no school, but this is valuable. And it'll be valuable for the rest of your life and the rest of their life, right? So it's an honor and a pleasure to be able to receive this message for you. And isn't it an honor and a pleasure to watch your children grow, learn, thrive? Yeah, I think it is. I'm sure you do too. I want to thank you for joining me. Hype this video, baby. Come and hype this video. YouTube has that option now, that giving it a like. You made it all the way through to this part. Oh, they said to give you a yes or no answer. So I don't have another. Well, hold on. Pause. Let me go grab another little tarot deck. And I'm going to give you a yes or no answer. I was just guided to do it and I didn't. Oh, I do have another little tarot deck right here in my bag. I forgot about that one. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Where'd you go, little deck? I had it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, they said let's give them a yes or no answer. So we'll do that. I'll give you a yes or no answer. Personal yes or no answer. You can ask your personal question. Whatever personal question you want. The only rule is it has to have a yes or no answer. And I'm going to pull these cards once. Your highest self, your spirit is going to help you formulate your question to get the right answer. Okay? So, ask your yes or no question. You can put it in the comments if you choose. At least hold it in your mind. And I'm about to pull your answer. If you would like a personal message, a personal reading, where I'm completely and only focused on you, the information is below the video. And other than that, this is your free yes or no answer. Keep showing up because I will too. I always come back. Love Source God, you know the way they formulated their questions. You know what their questions are. I don't need to. But I know that you're going to give them the accurate answer. Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Whether you like it or not, the accurate answer is coming through for you. Okay? Because some of y'all be getting, here's the problem. Some of y'all be getting readings because you want to hear what you want to hear. I'm not that reader. I'm not going to tell you because you want to hear this is what you want me to say. No, that's not how this works around here. We're going to give you the answer you need, not the answer you want. We're going to give you the accurate answer, not the answer you would like to wish everything would be. Right? So let's see. What do we have? Yes or no answer, please. Yes or no answer for everybody who is in tune with this reading on all time, space, and dimension, please and thank you. Give them their accurate yes or no answer. Is the answer yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no? Whoa! Jaw on the floor, yo! You see how this card stayed in my hand? I love that I do this stuff live because you can see everything that happens. And look at this. All I'm looking for is an ace. And the only card that came out of the deck was the Ace of Swords, which is yes. Your answer is yes. All of you who asked whatever personal question you had, the answer is yes. An absolute affirmative yes, okay? Absolute affirmative yes is the answer that came out for all of you. It doesn't matter what your personal question was. It doesn't matter when you watch this reading. Thank you for all your love donations. May they multiply swiftly and return to you on the wings of grace in beautiful and easy and fun ways, okay? Thank you for choosing me for your personal readings. I get those scheduled almost immediately, if not immediately. And keep coming back because I'll keep showing up. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And